Alrighty, here is the video review for the SENGOKU driver from Kamen Rider Gaim. I hadn't planned on getting it, and then I kind of broke down, mostly because I wanted the orange lock seed. I'm a sucker for these little gimmick things. Like I said, most of the gimmick toys, I was not going to get any of the roleplay stuff, but I found it cheap on a website, and I wanted at least the orange lock seed that lights up and does all the fun stuff. So yeah. So here's the driver itself, and it comes like this. It comes with a very, very bright yellow belt. I mean, like even, yeah, I guess maybe that is actually conveying it pretty well. It's a very, very neon, you're going to notice it, yellow belt. And then the sword accessory comes packaged separately. You just snap it in right here. Like that. That's going to allow him to cut the fruit or the lock seed open. Now it does come, since it comes with both the orange and banana lock seeds, which are belong to Kamen Rider Gaim and Baron respectively. It also comes with their face plates, which activate some different noises in the driver. So you get two sounds here. The Budo or grape lock seed comes with Ryugen's faceplate, and apparently they're giving away a Zangetsu faceplate as a promotional giveaway soon, and hopefully that will activate another noise, because there's a few things here that are a little mysterious on the driver itself, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But you attach the faceplate. We'll start off with Gaim here, and like I said, and that will give you Gaim's henshin noises and everything when everything's attached. And how it works is there's still switches on the bottom of the seeds that you turn on, and they have little activation noises. Alright, so they're open and ready to go. And turn on the driver itself, there's a switch back here. And these, of course, I love that they have the buttons now. Because before you had to snap them in, snap them out, and it was a pain. And now you just push the little release buttons, and you can pull the belts off. Which we may actually just go ahead and do. And one of the things that's hard to tell here is that this plastic is actually translucent. You can kind of see, if I angle this right, you can kind of see some of the inner workings on this, and even on the belts. You can kind of see the, well, in person you can see it. It's kind of hard to get it caught on camera because of the reflective lights, but it's kind of see-through plastic. Translucent is the technical term for a see-through-y. But you can see the mechanisms and stuff in here. So now, so you pop on Gaim's faceplate, and then you turn on the driver right back here. Oh, I already did. SENGOKU driver. It takes two AA batteries right here in the back. To change the faceplate, you just pop that off and slide it on. And you hear the "come on." That's Baron's thing. And basically how it works is, there you just heard it come undone. There's two divots, two little buttons up in here, these little slots. Gaim activates none of them. You see Baron has a little extension right here that activates one. And I messed around with it. If you have a tab up here that activates the top one but not the bottom one, it makes a different noise. And if you activate both of them, it makes a fourth noise. And we'll get to that later on. So we'll snap Gaim's on in there. So driver's on. His lock seed is on. And what's neat about the lock seeds is that they unlock differently. For the orange, you take this button right here and you push it back toward the back. Orange! And that pops the lock open. And then for banana, you push up on this piece. Banana! So yeah, those different things. But since we're doing Gaim, we'll go back to this one. We will pop it open. And then we will attach it. You just clip it right in here to the belt, which fires it up. Then you just lock it on. And then it plays his little henshin music. And a henshin, you just... Hanamichi on stage, and now he is properly henshined and ready to go. And once that's done, you can activate different attacks by slicing the lock. So one slice will give you orange squash. Which is basically orange squash. Now apparently Olay makes an appearance in today's episode, but I haven't seen it yet. but twice will give you orange ole. And 3 will give you the orange sparking, which we saw a couple episodes ago, where the orange folds back up onto his head and spins around for an attack to block the giant monster's attack, and that's 3. Is there anything for 4? I haven't tried that yet. Okay, no, I guess sparking is it. And the lock seed lights up. And the thing is, like, the slicing noise comes out of this, but all the other noises come out of... And the tension noise comes out of the driver, and the speaker over here. Everything else comes out of the lock seat itself. So there's that. So there's orange, and then when you're done, you flip this up, you unlock it to make it lock off, it knows, and then you pop it off, and then the lock makes a power down noise. Also, just in case you forget to unlock it before you yank it off, this piece does move, so you can you don't break your toy or the lock seed. It will allow you to get it off, which is a nice little safety feature there. And then we'll switch over to banana. And one of the things while we're swapping the plates here, there's empty spaces on both of these, and you can see like there's a tab here that is not on this one to activate the different noises. But what's weird is that there must be a faceplate with some sort of sound mechanism or something in it, because there's nothing on here that gets activated by it. But when you slice, there is it's not something that will get held down for different noises. There's a little post here in the middle, right there in the middle. There you go, right there in the middle. That pops up. I don't know if you can see it moving there. That's got to activate something that's going to attach here, but I don't know what that is yet. So yeah, now we'll go on to Baron. Come on! We'll go to his banana lock seed. Banana! And see, he gets the trumpet fanfare henshin. And that comes from the lock seat itself. And then again, it's got the same 3 attacks. Oh, I skipped Banana Ole, but we'll do that next. That was 3. So there are your basic attacks. And basically how these work, let's go ahead and pop this off. Yeah, lock off comes out of the driver. Is there are buttons on the back. And when you push in this button, that's what makes the... Yeah, see, when this button's pushed in, which is pushed in by this button right here on the driver, this lower button, pushing this button activates different noises. That was something different. Okay, let me get one of my pen caps here. Where did I put my pen caps? Oh, here we go. We're going to hack the driver in a little bit for this. But so you push this one and hold it in, that gives you the driver noises. So you got that, and then yeah, so you should hold this in, and then okay, so now we've henshined, great, and then yeah, okay, so see, and then the number of times you push this. Okay, so that makes the driver noises. if you hold in the second button, that makes, if you attach it to the saber. Although I don't know if Banana has that, but... Banana charge. Banana power. Oh my god, banana power. Okay, so that's the noises. So those are the noises for attached to the saber, and it's the same with, again, with the orange lock seed. So now you hear what noises come out of the lock versus the driver. So see, there's the orange, the attacks with the driver, and then again push this button down, and you've got the Muso saber sounds. So yeah, there's that. And then, on top of all of that, I don't know if there's going to be a specific game, or if it's just something you can do with the lock itself. Like they have the Invis battles. Pushing this, you push it once, it says battle start, push it again, it says you win. Rank up. And it's the same on the banana. And those are the Invis game. Now, somehow earlier, I got the orange one to say, you lose, and then make a sad noise. And I have not been able to replicate it. Oh, hey, look, there we go. I have no idea what sets that, because earlier I was messing with that, and it was only doing you win, you win, you win, you win. Now it seems to be alternating back and forth between you win and you lose. I have no idea. So I don't know if that's on a cycle or if that just is random. Because I got it to do you win 6 times in a row with this one earlier. So I don't know. But yeah, there are the various locks. Real quick, we'll get into the other sounds that are on here. We'll just use one of these locks, because once the lock is on, it doesn't. The driver sounds don't account for the lock specific noises. So if we take this off, if you activate just the top button up here, so you hear the hi noise versus the come on or nothing for Gaim. And when you attach a lock, yeah, see, and then you go back to the banana arms, but you hear it make the, you heard the different noises there for that one. And then, and if you attach both of these, and this is where it gets a little tricky to get everything done right, but if you have both of these, oh yeah, you can hear it do the metal riff. Oh, I think I lost it. Yep, see, I lost it. Okay, hold on. Holding both of these in and getting everything locked into place is a bit of a... Hold on. I must have want to go one of these. There we go. Okay, hold on. We'll get it eventually. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's the heavy metal riff that goes for that. Is that Zangetsu? Is that the blood orange version of Gaim from the movie? I couldn't tell you yet, but I love that heavy metal riff there. Not even heavy metal, just that guitar riff there. And again, still no word yet on what this button right here is meant to activate. I'll see if I can get a... You see that post in the middle just comes up, and I have no idea what it's for. But right there by my thumb. So something is going to plug in here that slicing is going to activate a noise for. What? I don't know yet. But yeah, there it is. There is the Sengoku driver from Kamen Rider Gaim. Hanamichi on stage. So yeah, there's the driver, and that's as much as I can figure out of the driver so far. But, so yeah, we'll see how it goes as things go on and as the series progresses. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm hoping I'll get to watch episode 4 here at some point tonight. But as of yet, have not been able to. But there you go, there is the Sengoku driver from Kamen Rider Gaim. I like it. I'm much happier with it than I thought I was going to be. I just wanted the locks, and the driver itself is pretty fun. So there you go. And if you're not checking out Gaim, check it out, because even if you're not normally into Kamen Rider, it's fun enough that you might find yourself enjoying it. So yeah, there you go.